wish you well. Dark highways and hilltop motels. Midnight sand, it's cool and free. 100 miles from Sault Ste. Marie.
Welcome to GeoBadging. My name is Antihiro as always, and just making a quick short video because I was just contacted by a local reporter for one of our TV stations. They're doing a bit on, or a focus on geocaching, and I'm literally running out the door right now. The family's coming with me, and we're gonna go moral support. We're gonna go record some video, and we'll see how it turns out.
Good luck, Daddy.
Alright, so we're here and we're just waiting for the camera crew and the reporter to show up. So, yeah, see what happens.
MagenticGirl here, and Antihiro is just meeting with the TV crew from Global right now, so they're gonna... See that here? They're just chatting and getting the idea of what they want. So they're gonna do that, and I will continue to try and remember to take little movies for him because that has been my job. Cache-Bandicoot, are we excited for Daddy? Are we excited? Yeah, okay. They're putting a microphone on him. It's very official. I think Antihiro might be a little nervous, but he'll be great. MagenticGirl here again. So they've given Antihiro all the tips, and they've asked us to move the car. There he is. You can see him walking with the TV guy. And the camera guy's right over here. So Antihiro's a little nervous, and that is the elusive knight right there. And that's actually my geocache. I wanted to put one in there, so hopefully Bill Knight Flooring won't mind that we're putting them on TV. It might be good for business. So Cash is very excited, right, Cash? So we're excited. Yay, Antihiro! They're videoing now. I'm videoing them videoing. They're going over to see Antihiro. And they're meeting. Oh, I'm so excited. I hope he does well. So we're not going to be able to hear anything. They've asked us to stay out of the way. So, understandably. Cash is drawing in the car while we wait. And Raynah Sunshine, I believe, is sleeping. So, that's it for now. I guess we'll video more when Antihiro comes back. Okay, so the TV guys, he was looking for the geocache. I don't know how to zoom this thing in. Oh, there we go. And he just found the elusive knight. And they're still filming. So it's kind of exciting. His first geocache find. So, and Cache-Bandicoot, who's sitting up front, is pressing every single button in the car humanly possible. So they're chatting now, looking into the cache to see what was in there. Hopefully they liked it and think it was a lot of fun.
It's not coming out.
Alrighty. MagenticGirl here again with my assistant, Cache-Bandicoot. Hi, Cache! And it looks like they're doing the interview portion now. I don't know how well you can see it, but there they are. Can you blow a kiss at the camera for Daddy? Can you do it again? Let's see if we can take a video. I do apologize for Magenticam. Antihiro seems totally at ease. They've been chatting for, well, I don't know, probably 25 minutes. I am starting to get a little worried that I'm going to run out of gas here because my gas light's been on this whole time. So that could be a little embarrassing. Let's hope that doesn't happen. We're just entertaining ourselves in the car with Cash's hippopotamus. Cash, is there anything you want to say?
You help me, please.
Okay, I'm going to have to go help Cash now.
Alright, on our way home now. I don't know how long it's been, maybe an hour or so. And yeah, I think it went pretty well. And apparently Cache-Bandicoot's on an airplane. Yeah, so I think it went pretty well. And we'll find out next weekend what it actually looks like. So hopefully it'll be up on their website. I think they post it on YouTube as well. So hopefully I can grab it and at least link it to this video or something. But I hope you enjoyed our little tiny video here. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Happy hunting!
Geocaching, the ultimate outdoor treasure hunt. All around us, unbeknownst to most, are hidden capsules or boxes. The players, called geocachers, use GPS and the internet to navigate to the precise location of the cache in a giant game of hide and seek. It's a relatively new pastime in the grand scheme of things. Until 1996, GPS, Global Positioning System, was only accurate to within 1,000 feet for everyone except the U.S. military due to what's called selective availability. Then U.S. President Bill Clinton signed the executive order to turn off selective availability. And on May 2nd, 2000, 24 satellites around the globe processed their new orders, and instantly the accuracy of GPS technology improved tenfold. Tens of thousands of GPS receivers around the world had an instant upgrade. The first geocache ever was hidden in Seattle later that month. Nearly 13 years later, there's now 2 million across the globe. There's an element of secrecy to geocaching. Since nearly all caches are hidden outdoors, some in plain sight, cachers have to be careful not to give away the position of a cache. Having just discovered the geocaching phenomenon, I wanted to find out how big it is in Manitoba. I contacted a Winnipeg geocacher named Antihiro through email. He agreed to meet us near one of his caches. Are you Antihiro?
I am.
I'm Dan.
Hi Dan, nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for meeting us here. Nice to meet you too. I've instructed Antihiro, real name Paul Wiles, not to tell me where the cache is.
Says I'm 5 meters away.
Using a geocaching application on my smartphone, the compass points me at the night statue.
Oh, I think I got it in here. My first cache!
What lies inside each cache varies, but there's always a logbook, so the finder can write his or her name inside and the date they found it.
And now we put it back.
Paul has been geocaching with his wife for 7 years.
It was actually my father-in-law that introduced us to it.
Okay.
And he just said, let's go try this out. And he had a GPS with him, so we literally just took off and thinking this is the weirdest thing in the world, and wandered into some bush and found a 5-gallon pail. And it was full of swag. So we were just hooked since then.
Expecting their first child, they hid their own cache and posed a challenge to fellow cachers.
Anybody who found the cache and signed the log, when they logged it on the website, they could put in this is when she was still pregnant.
Yeah.
They could guess when the baby was going to be born and a weight as a tiebreaker. And whoever got it right got to pick the middle name.
Meet the man who got it right, Mike Neal, coincidentally, the president of the Manitoba Geocachers Association.
I don't know what the odds are. You know what? We found this cache, we put in our guess. Really, that's all it was. Mud on the wall, and it turns out we were bang on.
Each April, the Geocachers Association holds its annual general meeting, where some of its 1,500 members are brought together solely by their passion for caching, like Danny Carrier.
My first cache find was in Saskatoon, and basically I drank the geocaching Kool-Aid. Basically, I got addicted right after that because it gives you a little bit of an adrenaline rush when you actually find it.
Some caches are harder to find than others, like the one at the International Space Station and the one in Mariana's Trench, the deepest point in the Pacific Ocean. Some are large, some are very small.
That has got to be the most evil thing in all the world.
Some can be found in extreme, even dangerous locations.
Danger. Thin ice.
There's been some stories out of the Midwest in the States where people have fallen off of cliffs, things like that.
And to non-geocachers, it can all look a bit suspicious, even causing bomb scares. There are different types of caches, traditional, like the one I found in the night statue, and puzzle or mystery caches, one of which is in downtown Winnipeg.
All right, here we are on St. Mary Ave, just outside the Winnipeg Convention Center. That is where Paul said that I might be close to my second cache find. He told me about one called the TARDIS, so I'm going to look it up here using the geocaching app. Compass tells us we're 37 meters away, and it's just east of us here. It looks like it's pointing across the street. It seems to be suggesting that it's the phone booth.
There was a hint I had to use a password. One I quickly deciphered was a phone number. For fun, I used the payphone and dialed the number.
You will find the TARDIS geocache at 49 degrees, 45.886.
A recorded message leaves the coordinates of the location of the geocache.
It was kind of a creepy robot voice that came on the phone there.
The coordinates take us to a gravel road beyond the perimeter.
We are the blue dot. The flag is where we need to get to.
But we're stopped in our tracks at a snowy field.
It's not bad, Jordan. Never mind!
We turn back, planning to return during daylight hours with proper footwear. It's quests like these that geocachers say fuels them to keep coming back for more. Free, family-friendly fun for adventure seekers who have to plan road trips accordingly.
If it's an hour-long trip or 2 hours, then we always plan for 4 or 6 hours because we know we're going to be caching all the way there and all the way home. So it's always part of our trips wherever we go.
Geocaching is growing. At some 6 million cachers, the game has doubled in caches from 1 to 2 million in the past 3 years.
I can guarantee you, if you live in the city of Winnipeg, you have at least one geocache within a kilometer of your house.
Even the Manitoba government is on board.
They just recently announced a park strategy, and part of that park strategy involved the active lifestyle component, which involves geocaching.
The Geocaching Association hopes it will also involve funding. Cachers will admit it's not for everyone, but it is for all ages and all abilities.
90 meters. It's pretty deep here.
I'm pointed to a wooded area where the earth is blanketed by a foot of snow.
It could be anywhere here. And it's covered in snow.
After 20 minutes of searching, I emerge defeated.
Well, I did not find it. It was incredibly frustrating and disappointing not to. But geocachers say that you don't necessarily find it on your first try and that it can take multiple visits. But there's over 5,500 geocaches in Manitoba alone. So if you're a person that needs to collect them all, good luck with that.
Say bye.
Bye.
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.
I love you all.